till I break the mold. You see, I'm one in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm one in a million. One in a million. Brand new horizon, the world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time, and it's been
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And he crosses out of bounds, and now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And his first pass falls incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
The give here on 2nd. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the move, headed right. Brought in close to the 8. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running this one left. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He's running for it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Browns are lined up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This is caught inside the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They give it to him again. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 from the 41. Running left is Harris. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Yep. Play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
To the line for second down. He'll pass it this time. Has him on the quick hitter. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. It's a two-score game early. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Second down now, 7 to go. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He finds space for a few yards that time. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back to the well again. A lot of grass ahead. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chargers will have a first.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Herbert now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3 Brock. That's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense? That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, they can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Back to the air following the pick six. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns might be able to get some points late after the interception. Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation and maybe his resignation.
Ooh. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. Stays in the pocket. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion, headed right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Slot man in motion left. From the 36. Buys time, rolling right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Browns, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Herbert on first down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Herbert from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. Fourth down coming up. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This will be a 44-yard look.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Taken in by Harris. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by Deion Henley. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
To the air, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And they're going to take over possession. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Second and 10 now. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now, Herbert. Into traffic, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. It's Herbert once more. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Herbert to throw once more. That throw finds Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Cut near the goal line. touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. George Kittle, the touchdown! Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And they pick him off again. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Herbert. He's got it near the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep running away with this. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Free play here, let's see what he does. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
2nd and 4. Dump off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds past midfield. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
That's caught. He found some space. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll try and punch it in. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Running for it again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
17.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Cates. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 6 now. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake here. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers nearing their 6th win this season. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. They've got 2nd and goal now from the 5 after that helpful penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chargers continue piling it on here in the fourth. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead.
Browns 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on first and 10. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one.